Hi, I am Alexis Scott, and I'm the founder of AMS Academic Solutions, an educational services company. And today I want to talk to you about the 5C's to success. This is what we here at AMS Academic Solutions use as we work with our clients. Our first C is conversation. So we begin each of our sessions with a conversation with our client. And this conversation is twofold. This conversation allows us to get a feel for our client and understand him and just to get them comfortable with us. And it also allows us to make an assessment of our client's needs. So it gauges the client performance assessment, and it helps us to tailor our sessions. Now, these conversations that we have with our students at this bottom of the math mountain also helps us to learn the students' different learning styles. Every student learns differently. And so we base this on the works of noted psychologist Howard Gardner, and he developed 9 intelligences. And so what we try to do is tailor each session based on the intelligence of the student, where the greatest intelligence they are. The first intelligence is verbal and linguistic. These are people that like to see things and hands-on. Their greatest gift is memory. So what we do at this case is we try to get them to understand the formulas by memorizing them. The next intelligence is logical and mathematical. These students at this stage have a good idea about patterns and numbers. The next one is visual and spatial. These students like to see pictures. They like to see diagrams. So in our sessions, what we do is we do a lot of graphs. We draw a lot of pictures. We make it accessible for each of the individual students. The next intelligence is body and kinesthetics. So these are people that like to feel and touch. So we also offer after-school programs and workshops where we're relating the mathematics concepts to the real world. So they actually be able to see how things work. A lot of the students always say, where am I going to use this? So with the Body Connect, we can actually see how it's being used. The next intelligence is musical and rhythmic. And what people don't realize is mathematics and music are very closely related. So we try to make that connection for the students. The next intelligence is interpersonal. These are people that like to work with other people. They get the best learning with other people. So we offer online and individual tutoring, but we also offer a group tutoring where each of the students can learn from each other. The next intelligence is intrapersonal. These are students that like to work by themselves. So we do offer, like I said, the one-on-one tutoring, but we also give these students the tools that they'll be able to do the work, not only in our sessions, but when they go back into the classroom or back home to do the problems by themselves. The last 2 intelligences, the existential and naturalist, are not really used a lot in mathematics. These are people who deal with philosophy or like to be out in nature. But we just like to have it just so people can recognize what intelligence they are. Our next C in the 5 C's to success is connection. Our conversation leads to a connection. This is a connection with the tutor and the student, and also a connection with the student and the material. What we want to do is make sure that the student, once they leave us, is still able to do the material. A lot of times we're in the sessions and the students can understand the material perfectly, they can do the problems, but when they get back into the classroom, when they take the test, when they take their quiz, they forget everything. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that they're connected enough so that when they return to the classroom, that they're able to do the work. Our next C is comfort. So the conversation leads to the connection, and the connection leads to the comfort with the material. We want the student to be comfortable with the material. If they're comfortable, they're more apt to take more challenging aspects of the tutoring and do more challenging things with the mathematics. Our next C, and this is one of the most important C's in the 5 C's to success, is confidence. So we've had our conversation with our client, we've connected with our client, and our client has become comfortable with the material. The next stage is confidence. Once they're comfortable with the material, they have the confidence to exceed and move on to higher level mathematics. Our last C, and I love this C, this is the most important C out of all, is courage. We want our students to have the courage to move beyond where they are onto the higher level mathematics. That is our ultimate goal. We want them to be as comfortable and as courageous to continue on and know that they cannot be stopped. So our 5 C's of success, we have our conversation, we're connecting, the student is comfortable, they have built their confidence, and they end with the courage to succeed in the material. How we can help in AMS Academic Solutions for these 5 C's is we have after-school sessions, workshops, tutoring. We have weekend workshops and tutoring. We also have summer sessions where we do a lot of various activities. We have individual, group, online tutoring, and we also help with standardized test preparation. To contact us, you may give us a call at 972-755-1151, or you can email us at info@amsacademicsolutions.com, or you can fill out the form, give us the name of your organization, your preferred dates for any of our events, such as the summer camps or the after-school workshops, and tell us a little bit about what you want. Do you want the group tutoring? Do you want the summer camp? And we will work with you. Thank you.